So are you stuck in traffic on Lakeshore Drive wondering if there's a better way to live? Or maybe you're tired of endless winters and tax bills that feel higher than Sears Tower. So you're not alone. Thousands of Chicagoans are trading the hustle of the Windy City for a laid-back, sunny vibes in Denver. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why are people leaving Chicago for Denver. So let's get started. If you know who I am, my name is Deepo Phillips, a Denver real estate agent. If you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're returning back, welcome back. If you're a buyer, seller, investor, have any question what's happening in Denver, leave a comment below. If you're a person who wants to know, hey, what are some fun things to do in Denver? You're in the right place. Before you leave, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm posting weekly content, and I don't want you to miss a beat. And let's get started. So why are people leaving Chicago? Chicago is an amazing city called the Windy City. It has rich history, culture, and of course, pizza. Like, who doesn't love deep dish pizza? But let's be real. So many people, the love affair is fading. You have high taxes, crazy cold winter because you never see the sun that comes out. So Chicagoans are wondering, like, where can I move to? Where's this place? I heard Denver. Laid back, 300 days of sunshine, and it's time for me to make a move. We know Illinois has one of the highest property taxes in the country. And compared to Colorado, taxes are a lot lower, and that's the reason why you're seeing lots of people leaving from Chicago, moving to Denver. Cost of living. So cost of living between Chicago and Denver. They're very considerable, expensive cities. Denver, very slightly more affordable lifestyle in some areas. Housing in Chicago has skyrocketed. It's getting very expensive because of taxes. You have popular neighbors in Chicago like Lincoln Park, Wicker Park, and the Loop. Median home prices in Chicago is around $350,000. But in Denver, it's about $550,000. And you're saying to yourself, like, wait, Chicago, average home median price is $350,000, but Denver is $550,000. That seems higher, right? Well, here's the catch. So Denver housing market offers more space because there's more land. You know, they're not building up newer properties. You have mountain views, which is worth the extra cost. And since the whole pandemic, everything, people are like leaving other cities because of the high taxes, moving into Denver because the taxes are a lot lower and the dollar stretch a lot further. Also, people are working more remotely because if they don't have to spend a lot of money in these higher cities who have higher taxes, why not move to a city? The taxes are a lot lower, and if I can work remotely, Denver's a place. Another factor is rent. We all know rent is very expensive. So you have rent in Chicago. Chicago have lots of high rises and stuff, and rent does get very expensive because rent is increasing, it's not getting cheaper. So average price for Chicago for one bedroom is about $2,000. But in Denver, it's slightly lower, it's about $1,800 a month. Yeah, $200 difference. Makes sense. All right. But Denver's suburbs offer more affordable options, you know, just making it a better choice for families looking to stretch their budget. And as I said, like me being from Chicago, and I know like they are taxing you for every little single thing. Denver, like, yes, things are going up, but they don't tax you as much as Chicago do for like every little detail. So next, let's talk about the quality of life between Denver and Chicago. So Denver has endless amount of outdoor activities. Rocky Mountains is a short drive away. Residents can enjoy hiking, skiing, mountain biking, camping year round. Chicago, as I said, has its own charm. Yes, we do have Lake Michigan. You got parks like Millennium Park. You got Grand Park. You got lots of museums, but it can't compete with Denver's access to nature for outdoor adventure. And Denver is known for like health and wellness, like the fitness culture. The city is ranked one of the healthiest in the US. There's lots of yoga studios, lots of running clubs, outdoor fitness classes, and the lifestyle is hard to beat. So in Chicago, very well known for the restaurants, big foodie, lots of bars, but they don't have like the hiking trails or going on mountains and to work. You know, people like to enjoy their food, love their cocktails in Chicago. So now let's talk about making a living. Job market opportunities. So Denver economy is thriving with booming industries like tech, renewable energy, healthcare. Then plus with the whole remote work, more common than ever, Denver lifestyle is a magnet for remote workers. Chicago, very strong economy as well. You have industries like finance, manufacturing, healthcare, and many more. But Denver's like job market is growing at a faster pace, attracting professionals across the country because the average age in Denver, when I looked, it was like 33 years old. Plus, you know, like Denver entrepreneur spirit with startup culture makes it a very exciting place for innovators and business owners to move here as well. Now let's talk about the weather. So we know Chicago, like the winter is brutal, so cold. You don't want to be outside. It's freezing. You have negative wind chills and gray skies last for months, and it just makes it like not fun to be outside. But the summertime in Chicago, Chi City, the weather is beautiful. Be outdoor. You can run around Lake Michigan. They have outdoor concerts. You can go to a baseball game, and they have tons of street festivals. Tons. Denver, as I said, people love Denver because 300 days of sunshine a year. Like, yeah, it snows just like Chicago, but the snow doesn't last that long. Like, it melts really quick. As I said, they call it Mile High City, 5280, above sea level, close to the sun. So when it snows, it melts very quickly when the sun comes out. And yes, we know the climate is very, very dry because you might need some lotion. You might need to drink lots of water. But the outdoor activities is endless year round. Like the weather, for example, like during the winter, let's say it's 40 degrees and sunny, and by you being so close to the sun, it feels warm that you need like a light jacket. Next thing to talk about culture, entertainment. So we know Chicago has a rich culture. It features world-class museums, theaters, which is very, very big in Chicago, and a very diverse culinary scene. Summers in Chicago are very lively. Baseball games, concerts, street festivals. You have Lake Michigan. You got the Beam, in Millennium Park. People are in their boats in Lake Michigan, and lots of activities. Denver, on the other hand, is quickly making a name for itself. Yes, we know the food scene in Denver is not up par yet like Chicago, but they do have some restaurants that I've been to are up there, and they're very, very good. And I will point this video to see the top 10 restaurants in Denver. But anyways, you have craft bears, which have lots of craft breweries. Their summer is amazing because you see everyone outdoor. They have a big art scene. They got music festivals. Going to music festivals, they have Red Rocks Park Amphitheater, which is amazing because they have over 100 outdoor concerts throughout the year, which beats Chicago for that concert. Like, it's mind-blowing. Bunch of hiking trails. They have rivers that you can just relax and float downstream. And Denver summer is hot. It's hot. So now I'm going to talk about my take living in Denver. Me being Chicagoan, I've been here for 5 years. I'm going to talk about things that I don't like from Denver and things that I like. So first I'm going to talk about diversity. There's not as much as diversity or culture in Denver. Like me being from Chicago, like you have your different neighbors, diversity in culture for like Chinatown, like Little Italy. They have all those little pockets. Denver doesn't have what Chicago has when it comes to food scene. I rated 3 out of 5. They have a lot of work to get, but with more and more people moving to Denver and it's growing, I'm hoping that I get to 4 out of 5 in the future. But it's 3 out of 5. They have green chili and everything. I don't know why, it's a Denver thing, but I will have a video talk about my top 10 favorite restaurants in Denver, and you will see that, and you can click on that video next to see my top 10 restaurants in Denver. If you're a person moving to Denver or love food, watch that video. Also, it's very, very dry. It's like you need lots of lotion to moisturize your skin. You need to drink lots of water because with the elevation, if you don't drink lots of water, you will get headaches, so you gotta make sure you're drinking. Another thing I don't like is about the homeless population. The homeless population in the Denver area is growing so fast. Like, it needs to be controlled. Maybe because everyone's all shocked at how after the pandemic, inflation went so high and the cost of living got very expensive and people just couldn't afford. So I think maybe that's the reason why the homeless population is just getting out of control. So now I'm gonna talk about the things I like about Denver. Number one, the weather. 300 days of sunlight, which is amazing. And when I moved from Chicago to Denver, I was like, man, it's very, very sunny. I need sunglasses. And sunlight gives me energy. And I don't know about you, it might give you energy too, but 300 days of sunlight is just amazing. Me being from Chicago, the weather, yes, the weather is good, but the winters are so brutal because you never see the sun. The sun could be, you might see that sun once that month and that'd be it. But the winters in Chicago are so brutal because there's no sunlight. But in Denver is the opposite. It's winter time right now while I'm filming this video and the sun is out. About 45 degrees, it's winter. It doesn't even seem like winter, it seems like it's spring, but it's out and it's sunny. The cool thing with what people will do sometimes is like they go skiing and they go golfing the same day. If you know any other cities that do that, leave a comment below the video because I want to know. Another thing I like is that the winters is very, very mild. Very, very mild. The snow does not last. So when it snows, if the sun's out, you see it melt. You'd be like, but in Chicago, as I said, when it snows and it's gloomy, that snow will last for weeks and weeks. But in Denver, it's not like that. The snow would melt very, very quick. Another thing I like about Denver is like lots of outdoor activities. For example, trails. They have so many trails. They have things for you to get outdoor. They say this is one of the healthiest cities in the world because people are always outdoor doing activities like trails, like hiking. They go bike riding, walking, kayaking, lots of outdoor activity. Another thing I love, which I love about, is the mountain towns. There's so many cool mountain towns like Breckenridge, you got Vail, you got Aspen, you have, which is my all-time favorite, Steamboat. You gotta try the hot spring, which is amazing. But it's so cool because you have mom and pop shots and lots of culture in these towns and people love it. These mountain towns are cool. They're great getaways. That said, I'll have that video. That's another video you can watch. My weekend getaways from Denver. And these mountain towns are so cool. Denver is also very chill, laid back kind of vibe. Like, people are very slow paced. They're very chill. They're into themselves. They're not very like kind of like outgoing like me being from like Chicago. They're kind of like reserved to themselves. Like they're like, leave me alone. I'm gonna do my thing. But they're very, very chill and very, very laid back. Another thing what I like is that I'm all about growth. To find a way to better yourself, but lots of opportunities. And I felt like after the pandemic, you see lots of people moving into Denver, people from California, people from like Chicago, from New York, from Texas, from all over the world are moving into Denver, and they're just building lots of residential home, commercial, and growth. And the growth at Denver is just growing, and I can't imagine the next 5-10 years like what's going to be. So I've talked about why are people leaving Chicago for Denver. And if you're a person like moving to Denver or relocating in Denver or have any questions about the Denver, just leave a comment below. Also, I said, like, this channel, I have fun things to do in Denver. And if you're a buyer, seller, investor, have any questions about what's going on in the Denver market, leave a comment below. And before you leave, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm going to be posting weekly content about the Denver market, fun things to do. And if you know anyone who could benefit this video, please make sure you send this video as well. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you soon.